Well, hello, hello, hello. Patricia here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States and in Alaska. And had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you did too. We are now going to look at making one of our last few Christmas cards. It's getting that time where you better have them done and get them in the mail, right? Especially with the way mail is these days. At least here in Alaska. I'm not sure how it is where you are, but I'm in a very tiny little village, and sometimes getting mail is one of the joys of living in the village, right? All right, let's look at this card real quick. We are going to use Sweet Little Stockings, cute little stamp set, and die. Where are the dies? I don't have them. Sorry about that. Here they are. I used a few, as you can see, and we're going to use them here in just a moment. Really cute. I had taken that off thinking I would use it. I didn't use it, but these are the dies that we're going to use. So let's look at this real quick. Oh, and look at the sentiments. So we've got Christmas greetings, Santa Paws is coming to you, very merry for you, peace, joy, and kisses to and from, sending lots of love. Then we've got 3 different sizes of stockings, a little, I guess that's a gerbil, a cat and a dog, a Christmas hat, and then a couple of presents, and then just a few fill-in items if you want to use those. And there's dies for most of those. Like I said, these are the ones that we're going to use. Might as well just pour them off on there. Okay, so let's look at these. First of all, let's start with I have a little bit of embossing powder on my countertop because I was going to use embossing powder on here and realized that, hello, I only have clear or gold or silver. I do not have my white, which I thought I had. So I'll have white after Christmas. How's that? Okay, so we're going to stamp our little doggy. Isn't he just too cute? Of course, he's not a Chihuahua, so, you know. Then, and by the way, we are using our Memento Tuxedo Black to stamp these because we are going to use our Stampin Blends to color them here in just a moment. Very, very easy coloring. It's not going to be anything difficult at all. I'm going to take the sentiment off of here and put on the little hat because that doggy does have to have a little Christmas hat, right? There we go. Let's see. I think that's all we need. Oh, no, we don't. We need our stocking. Hello. We need to cut out a stocking. Here it is. So we're going to stamp all of these on just a scrap piece of paper. I will do some quick coloring. I'm not going to color the whole things. It's not difficult, but I just want to get you sort of going on it, and then you can go from there. So let's color out a little doggy first, and we are going to start with ivory. There's a set that has, oh, I didn't get that one closed, ivory and bronze in it. And it doesn't matter, truthfully, which end you color with, but I'm going to cover the whole little doggy in ivory. And then I'll come back and with the bronze and do some highlights. Okay, so we've got him all covered. Do be sure you get those closed. I'm going to go back with the chisel end again this time. And all those lines that the artists have given us, I am going to give them a little bit of extra color. And I'm not even worried about whether I stay on the lines. And then I'm going to put a little bit of color right here on his precious little nose. Isn't that just too cute? He's so adorable. And all of those lines, sorry, that is shaking the table. Then I'm going to come back, be sure to close that, come back with the ivory and just go over those lines a little bit. It helps blend them in, especially up there and on his ears. There we go. And then I give that a moment to dry for that alcohol to evaporate, and we'll see our little doggy. So he's done. That was quick and easy. For the stockings, I am going to just give a little bit. I'm not even going to color the whole stocking on the little, I don't even know what you'd call it, that little edging piece there. I'm going to put a little bit of red. And I'm going to come back to my stitching on it and just do some, you know what, I need to go to the other end, my chisel end, and just give those little stitches an X. Quick and easy, nothing fancy. Well, I stopped doing X's and just started doing marks, but I'll come back and finish them. There we go. Okay, and then I think I might, this ribbon might be green. There we go. We got a little bit of green ribbon in there. And that's all I'm going to do on there. Now let's go to our presents. On my presents, the big one, I'm going to, I hope this is my light. I think it is. Light. By the way, this is shaded spruce. My red is real red. And I'm also going to switch ends. Okay. And I'm just, with this shaded spruce, basically laying down a bit of color. I would color the other side, but I've already got one colored, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. Then I'm going to come back with my dark shaded spruce, and I'm just going to give a little bit of highlights on this side. Okay? That's all I'm going to do, and I would do the same on the other side. Then I'm going to take my real red, and I'm going to color my ribbon. Color the whole thing. I forgot to go back with my light shaded spruce and give that a little bit of, just go over the edges of it. Okay, go to my dark now, my dark red, real red. I'm going to color the inside of that, just a bit of my bow, and just a little bit of my ribbon. Come back with my light, and I'm just going to give it some swirlies over the edge of that. There we go. That's all I'm going to do. Now, of course, I would color the other side. For my hat, I'm going to go back to my light, and oops, I do want my, okay, so I'm going to color the light, the whole hat, other than, of course, my white parts. Okay, colored. And come in with my dark. I'm just going to go along this line here. That would be my shadow. A little bit on that side. Come back with my light. And just sort of go over that edge. When those dry, oh, and then I would do this. Now what I did on that one, and by the magic of TV, hello, or YouTube, or whatever this is, these are all already colored. Where's my little doggy's hat? Okay, and once you see as that dries, then it just looks really pretty. Now I could have colored green, or I could have put, you know, some other color, whatever. But let's go ahead, and by the way, where did my dies go? I just had them out. I thought I pulled them over here. Well, anyway, I would put my dies on there, just make sure, you know, they're well lined up, and truthfully, they're under my markers is where they are. Truthfully, these are really, really easy, and I would line them up while they are on the, let me put that in there, while they are on this. If you line them up and then you try to move them, they're going to shift, I guarantee you. So I line them up while they're on here, then gently lay the top on and run them through. Now, if you have trouble with them shifting, then use some washi tape, or I have purple tape that I put on. I run them through, and then I will have my pieces. Okay, run them through your Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and then you'll be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and glue the hat on my little doggy. I can't decide whether this is Little Bear or Dobie Girl. I have two. My sweet Molly went to Rainbow Heaven not that long ago, the mama of Dobie Girl. Okay, now what I want really is to kind of put, so I'm going to take my snips. I want to put this just a little bit so the paws are hanging over. So I'm going to cut through the white part just a little bit, not very much. And then put, see, like that. And truthfully, at that point, I don't even have to glue it until I'm ready to glue it on the page, because it'll stay like that as long as I don't move it around too much. All right, let's look at what we're going to do to put it on here. So I've got this. This is, I had my measurements here, but who knows where they went. This is 3.5 by 7.5. I do remember that. So this is real red. I'm going to fold this in half. So you can either fold it or score it, and it's 7.5, so that would be 3 3/4. Take my bone folder, give it a good burnish, like that. Now, here's where you've got a choice. You could either put this on a garden green, just 1/4 of a piece, okay, and put it on like that, and when you open this up, you'll have your sentiment in here like this. Or you could put it on a full card, put it in here, and have 2 places to write sentiments. That is entirely up to you. I chose, you know what? No, I'm going to go with my original choice. I chose to go with just 1/4 of a piece of cardstock. So this is 5.5 by 4 1/4. All right. And I'm going to take my card, my little folded piece. So it's sort of a fun fold. And I am going to put this on the front. I should not have done that. Hopefully everything will be okay. Now, the reason I say I should not have done that is because I like to put everything stamped before I put it on the card. I have not stamped this, so we're going to hope it goes well. All right, so we've got Santa Paws is coming to town. So I'm going to ink it up. Now I was going to originally, I think I mentioned at the beginning, I was originally going to do this as white. I was going to use white embossing ink. But I'm here in the village and I don't have any white embossing ink. I have clear, but clear isn't what I wanted. So I also then am going to switch these on the blocks. And I've got my little sentiment, which says, peace, joy, and love. There we go, back to my Memento ink. And I'm going to put that right about there. And hope everything is straight. I can tell it's not, but you know what? We're stuck with it because I've already glued it down. So we're going to be okay, right? So now I've got my little doggy and the stocking, and I am going to put dimensionals on the back of him. There we go. And see, I put it over him and the stocking where they connect so that I don't have to, I'm going to put quite a few on here. There we go. Okay, push down. And if I push down like that, it gives me a nice little edge to connect to, or to, oh, got like, one thing I will say, it's very, very, very dry up here in the village. The ocean has already frozen. As a matter of fact, it froze, oh, I don't know, about a month ago. Maybe not quite that long ago. There we go. Our little doggy. We're going to put, and it makes it very, very dry. And I'm going to put this one, this taller package, whoops, the taller package needs to go on this side, so I'm going to put the smaller package like this, and it's going to go on the inside directly down, but the larger package I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on. And I'm just going to put 2. I'm at the school, so you might actually hear, my classroom door is open, so you might actually hear them playing in the gym. The kids like to come to school on the weekends, and the principal lets them in and they go and play, which I think is pretty awesome. Okay, there we go. How cute is that? Now, let's finish this pup. Well, we're not quite ready to finish it, but we're getting close. We're getting close. And that's crooked, but you know what? It's a homemade card. I am not worried about it, and I hope to goodness you don't worry about it. People just love getting a card, and what's more, they really love to get a personal card that you made. And so if things go wrong, just go with it, you know? You can even put a note in it if you really want. Sorry it's crooked, but I thought you might enjoy it anyway. So there we go, Christmas greetings. It's kind of like a postcard. Let's put our sentiment on the inside. Got a little bit of messiness. Okay, there we go. Oh, don't you put that down before you put the... Okay, we're going to put a stocking on there. Stamp it. And I don't care whether the hanger hangs off. You know what I mean by the hanger, the little piece there. I could color this if I want. Once that is good to go, I am going to glue this down. And there's my card. Now, the nice thing about this, in a way, I guess, is that I don't have a whole lot of room to write. So basically, I'm going to say, you know, Merry Christmas, Patricia, or something. I don't have a lot of room, but isn't that just so cute? And it was really easy to make. Now, the one thing we don't want to forget is to decorate our envelope. And let's go ahead and put our stocking again. Remember, no naked envelopes. Gonna put our our stocking again on the front. There we go. And I think what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to leave the little doggy out. Where's my doggy? I know I had him right here just a second ago. Doggy, where did you go? Do your dogs ever disappear? Yeah. Little bear, Dobie girl, where'd you go, babies? Well, my goodness, I had my dog here a second ago. There's the hat. Where is... I know I stamped it. Well, and I haven't... Oh, there's my dog. There we go. Okay. I was going to say I haven't gone anywhere. So I'm going to turn this over, and my doggy is going to sit right there on the edge of the envelope. There we go. Isn't that just so cute? And if I really felt the need, I could draw in the lines of a stocking, but I'm not going to. All right, there we go. We are done. We have created our card. Too adorable. I just love it. There we go. Again, you could put it on an actual card base or just a single card, and it makes a cute, quick, well, relatively quick. I did color them all, or finish coloring all the rest of it. Let's see, which should we put up like that to take our picture? There we go. That works for me. What do you think? Let me move things out of the way so that you have a decent view of that. And my fingers are stuck. There we go. All right. Enjoy. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something new. Please give me a thumbs up. Also below that, if you have not already subscribed, I would love it if you would do that. Most importantly, I would love a comment and a share. Share this video with on your timeline, you know, on your Facebook or something. Or if you're on YouTube, just share it directly from YouTube. Thank you so very much. Hope you have a great holiday, and we'll see you next time.